Hi YouTube, welcome back to Carib Spice. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're one of my new subscribers, I thank you so much for watching my content and supporting my channel. And I've got mail. I'm not gonna spend a whole set of time talking to you guys about what's in this bag, but if you have been following me for a little while, you know this is from my Ipsy subscription. And I like what I've been getting so far. That is why I've kept them for so long. So they always send you your package in this pretty pink envelope. And there's always a little card with, you know, where you can find them, where you can follow them. And this one, I guess this bag is all about prep school. So good stuff. This is so gorgeous. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is, oh my gosh, this is so me. My name is all over this bag. Really quick, let's see what's in here. So there's a in shower body moisturizer. It's unscented. Yeah, I do not know anything about this, guys, so I'll have to check to see if they're cruelty free, and they are. You see that little logo right there, the little bunny? Okay, that means that they are cruelty free. Then, ooh, this is a duo, so eye and lip pencil. Look at that color. I do not really use a lip liner. I think I have full lips. But definitely I can use this definitely as a eyeliner. So I like this so far, and I will check to see if this company is also cruelty free. Then there is the Eco Beauty Good Night Cream, so hydration. This is like a sample, and definitely cruelty free. See that little bunny right there, right about here? So cruelty free, highly natural, and biodegradable, so very good for the environment. Okay, breaks them pretty fast. And then there is this lip gloss in salsa, so maybe red. That's what I think about when I hear salsa, hot. So let's see, pretty quick. Definitely pretty shade, pretty shade. Oh my gosh. So I'll definitely have this in my work bag, or maybe you know, when I'm going to hang out. And it doesn't say if this is cruelty free or not, so I'll definitely check that out online. And then finally, this eyeshadow primer. So I can kick myself because 2 days ago I went to Sephora and purchased a primer from Too Faced. Too Faced is also cruelty free. And now I got this in my Ipsy. So if I had waited a little bit longer, I would have probably saved some money. But that's okay. You know, I'll just have 2 primers to use, and in that case I can compare and see which one is best. Alright guys, today's video is about okay, so it's from a Q&A, and if I'm bouncing around, I apologize. I'm actually sitting on my stability ball, one of them. And so this question came from a friend, my friend from Facebook. And I did a Q&A. I didn't get a chance to include this question in my Q&A because I didn't want to make the video too long. And I just feel like this question, in addition to other questions that I'm going to address, deserved its own show. Okay, so she asked me, oh my gosh, I've known you for so long. You're truly an inspiration. And this is my friend saying this to me. You know, I was blushing and just really happy because that's my friend. And she wanted to know what advice that I can give her to get started into the fit lifestyle. You know, how do you start? What do you do? And from there, how do you even begin to bring yourself and carry yourself through that process? That is a very important question, so thank you for that question. And I know a lot of you have the same questions. Most people wait until the end of the year to make resolutions. Okay, I'm not saying everyone, but most people do. But at the same time, I get these questions at very odd times, like right now in the middle of summer. And I figured, you know what, why not? Why not just go ahead and answer the question? Because it's never too late for change. You guys know this. It's never too late for change. A lot of people who made New Year's resolutions, they're probably not even there. They're probably not even on track with their goals. And there are reasons for that. Not necessarily excuses, but there are countless reasons why people fall short on their fitness goals. So a typical scenario would be you wake up and all of a sudden you want to get fit. Something inspired you. It might have been something you saw on television. It might be just a reminder from looking through your diary. It might just be a glance in the mirror, looking at yourself. You're probably not happy with something. It might have been a comment. Whatever it is, you would have, some thought would have crossed your mind along the lines of, oh, I need to get fit, I need to live a healthier lifestyle, or I want to get fit and I want to live a healthier lifestyle. You got to a place where you realized you needed to make a change, and you were able to embed and put that idea in your head. So congratulations for taking that first step. And really and truly, guys, that is the first step. But somewhere along the line, we get so overwhelmed with so much information that we start taking on too much, and then we start falling short of our goals. And I honestly think that is probably one of the primary reasons people fall short of their goals. We're smart people. Okay, when I say smart, not just book smart, we are able to think and process. We're intelligent beings, and sometimes that can be to our own detriment, in the sense that we tend to overanalyze. We go out there, like right now, you're looking at this video, you probably type something in the YouTube search engine, or you probably Google up something, you know, how to start or how to get started into a fit lifestyle. And you're reading all these articles and blogs, and you're looking at all these videos, and that starts what we call information overload, okay? And that leads to paralysis analysis. You shut down because you're stuck in that rut of overanalyzing all of the information that is out there. Paralysis analysis. You're paralyzed over your own analysis of all of that information. I hope that makes sense. So, how do you get started? My number one tip for you guys is to choose one thing. Choose one goal, okay? One aspect of your current situation that you want to change, okay? So the reason why I'm saying this is because when you look at all areas at the same time and you're working through information overload, it can be overwhelming, and then you eventually start feeling like you're so overwhelmed that you're not going to make any progress, and you shut down and then you fall short. Okay, now that doesn't mean we stay there, it just means that we start there. Okay, and then that one thing becomes second nature for the most part, and then you can add something else as you go, so you're not overwhelmed with all sorts of information at the same time. If you ever have or had experience talking to people who failed, I guess, with their fitness goals, they will tell you that they'll list a bunch of things. They couldn't keep up with meal prepping, and then they were lost as to what to do in the gym. They did not know how to switch up their routines. They always stuck with cardio, or they know nothing about macros. So they got to a point where they just weren't, they weren't losing any weight, or they weren't gaining any muscle, or something like that. There's just tons of things that's going on at the same time. Fitness is really holistic. It's not just about the exercise aspect or diet. Everything is holistic. All right. Now, let me take the opportunity just to back up a little bit. I feel like I left a little gap there. Really and truly, that is something you need to, you're the only person who can figure that part out. One easy way of, well, easy way of trying to zone in on which aspect to really narrow down on is to think of the outcome. What do you want in the end? How do you want to look at the end or at a certain point? And I really don't want to say the end because honestly, fitness is not just about the end point. To maintain your goals, you will have to continue doing work, and that is just the truth. So when you get to your goal, okay, how do you see yourself at the end? Do you see yourself as a more confident person? Do you see yourself as a person who is 20 pounds smaller? Do you see yourself with, you know, you just have to be able to picture what you want. And I guess I use that same concept in my my teaching. You know, I always say, okay, like I'm about to start a new school year, a new academic year with my students. I have already gone through where I want to see my kids at the end of the year, and I've already determined what I need to do as a teacher to get them there. So it's the same thing. If you know what you want to look like, or if you know or you have an idea of what your goals should be like, then what are the things you need to do to get there? And so what I'm saying to you is to take it one step at a time. Everyone was a beginner at some point, okay? I was a beginner at some point. We're not all going to be masters of every aspect of health and fitness at the same time or at the beginning of our journey. It's something you learn and constantly unlearn and relearn, and it just goes on and on. It just does this, okay? The other advantage, so in addition to mastery, the other advantage of choosing that one aspect, and I keep pounding that and I keep echoing that to you, is that you are better able to focus all of your energy and your willpower on that one specific goal. You know, those goals might be anything from exercising 3 to 5 days a week, or having more confidence when you're trying to approach people of the opposite sex, because you, of course, when you have an improved physique, you have a renewed confidence. So when you get to a point of mastery, just think about something that you weren't really good at to begin with. But then you get to a point where you're really confident with what you're doing, whether it was swimming, roller skating or blading, whether it was algebra, I don't know. Just think about something that you weren't really good at, and then think of how much better you are now, right? You feel confident, don't you? Well, it's the same thing. And then confidence just does something. With the human thinking and the way we work as intelligent beings, confidence just does something to us. When we master one thing, we feel like we're invincible. We can do other things, right? So when you just imagine having that one aspect, you know, whatever it is you decide to do, and you're at that point of mastery, just think of how it would be in the long run with your other goals when you apply the same discipline and you have the same approach and you have a little bit of you know, a little bit more confidence and renewed confidence. One thing that comes to mind here is the movie The Shawshank Redemption. Okay, one of my favorite movies. There was a quote in there, and I can't remember the exact words. I don't know, I might just misquote the line, but it goes something like this: hope is the best thing, maybe the best of things, but no good thing ever dies. Something like that. Google that. Google that. And the reason why I said that, you know, if you ever had the opportunity to talk to people who have had success with just their lifestyle, they went on a, you know, they actually went through a weight loss journey or weight gain, a healthy weight gain journey, you would get a sense of confidence, of course, but behind that they'll also give you their story of hope. Like, you know, they'll tell you they started off, they probably had ups and downs, but while they were seeing the results, they were always hopeful that things would get better. So as much as you need to have, you know, as much as you will gain confidence and have hope in your long-term goals, hope is nothing without action. Okay, a lot of people think that there's always going to be some sort of cut and dry method, and that is not true, because we're all different. My point here is that you need to learn who you are. You need to learn about your body, and you need to give yourself time. Time is really of the essence when you want to make change, at least significant and quality change. You have to be willing to let go of bad habits. If you find yourself making excuses, you need to let go of making excuses. If you find yourself feeling a little bit overwhelmed, maybe it's time to go back to the drawing board and just apply exactly what I just shared. Take it one step at a time. You have to learn about your body. When you start changing, your body's going to when you start changing things, when you start changing your diet, your routines, and so on, your body's going to start reacting differently, hopefully favorably. But you're the only person who's going to understand how your body works. Give yourself time. So on that note, I hope this helps. I really try to be as concise as possible. I am going to look at my Ipsy products with a closer eye. And you know, if I was rocking a little bit, that is because I'm on my stability ball. I'm probably going to get some abs done. But thank you. You know who you are for asking this question. It's a very important question. And I do have a follow-up. There's another part to the question: how do you get started at the gym? And because not everyone who starts a healthier, fit lifestyle starts at the gym. But the advice that I just gave you, that is in general. Anyone can apply that regardless of where you start. So I'll do a follow-up very soon on how to get started in the gym. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Please leave me a comment, leave me a like. The views help. Sharing the videos help. We can build a really good community on here. And once we are at a certain place, we can start adding in other types of content. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your weekend, weekday. I'm out.